Hello everyone, Daisy here again with another layout for Spiegel Mom Scraps. This week I am doing a scrap lift of Jody, who is the owner of the shop. She has this beautiful layout that has a large butterfly cut file backed with a heart, and the cut file is backed with pattern paper and sequins, and it's just gorgeous. And then the background paper has this beautiful soft kind of watercolor effect to it. And she used a lot of florals on it, and I just saw this and I loved this page. So I decided that this was the one that I was going to scrap lift. So here I am using some Shimmerz products to create the background, and I'm doing my best to kind of mimic the watercolor look that her layout has. I'm making it a little bit more vibrant because my picture is a little bit more colorful than the one she used, so I wanted to match that a little bit more. Now the Shimmerz products that I'm using are a Vibes in Jeni Bleu, a Vibes in Plum Tuckered Out, a Colorings in Pink Stiletto, and a Spritz in Chance of Rain. I will have them all linked down below as long as they're still available in the shop, which I believe most of them are. So here I'm just drying it. I did prep my paper with some clear gesso, and that is by Prima, the Art Basics. And I'm just drying this here. And then I'm going to start on my heart cut file. The cut file that I'm using actually came from Paper Issues, and it's like a mermaid scale. And so I pull out a bunch of scraps of paper and then just trace them out. And I do cut them out and add them to each of the little holes in the heart. I make you watch me trace them, unfortunately, but I don't make you watch me cut them out or glue them because that does take some time. And I'm just doing a few of each color so that I have enough that I can kind of spread them out, because I don't like when a bunch of the colors are together. So if you don't already, you should definitely subscribe to the Spiegel Mom Scraps YouTube channel, and head on over to Instagram and follow us there. We are changing format, and we are going to be putting more emphasis on our YouTube and Instagram accounts, and also the Facebook group, which is 15 Minutes to Scrap with Spiegel Mom Scraps. So you should definitely follow us in all the areas. That's how Jody lets us know when there's new sequins coming out, and also if she's having a sale or anything. So you don't want to miss out on any of that. So here I'm going to start, I have all of my cut file backed here, and then I'm going to start adding these sequins. And the first one I added was from Unicorns and Rainbows. I used some of the little, their little pink discs. Then I used the Just Because for the lavender color. Now I'm using some of this Dreamland for the pink. And this is Peacock Strut, and I was going to use these tiny purple discs, but I didn't have a lot of time to stick them all down, so I do change my mind on that. But I used the Peacock Strut for these beautiful green sequins. They match the green I'm using perfectly. This one is the Nice List, and I'm using this kind of aqua teal color. And then this is Roadtrips and Sunshine, and it's also using that kind of teal color. This is a new mix too. This is We Are Royals, and I use that for kind of a coral color. This one is Sprinkling Kindness, and this is also new, and I use that for the iridescent shapes that are in it. There's a bunch of iridescent flowers in it. And then I pull that Dreamland mix back out so that I can use some of the purple discs off of those, or out of that one, because it's a bigger mix, or it's a bigger disc, so it makes it easier. So there's my heart all backed, and I did use one of the free cut files that is found also in the shop. I can link that down below too. And I cut out the sun and the clouds. The sun I did paint gold with some acrylic paint, and then I'm just going to layer up these clouds. And then I'm going to use the rest of my cloud felties. This is a product that Jody used to provide in the shop, but she doesn't do that anymore, and so this is the end of my cloud stash. And I'm just going to kind of layer things around until I like the way that they look. They do move around quite a bit here. And then my title is going to be with those wood veneer. And so once I add the wood veneer title, I feel like I need to add it in a couple other places. And that is also inspired from her original layout. And so my title is Remember You Can Be Best Buds, because as my older daughter gets older, she wants to spend less time with my younger daughter, and my younger daughter, of course, wants to spend more time with her, and yeah. So I just wanted this as a reminder to them that they are able to get along. So I'm just going to play around with where I want these wood veneer pieces to go and how I want my title laid out. And this is pretty much how it's going to end up. I do back my photo with a little scrap of paper as well, just because I felt like it needed a little something to make it stand out a little bit from the background. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, leave them down below, and I will see you again soon. Bye!